Can you really get a handle on a nation with over a billion people just by looking at a single day's news? Well, today we're going to try. We're going to look at 24 hours of headlines from India and see what kind of story they tell. Let's dive in.
I mean, it seems impossible, right, to capture all the complexity of India in just one day? But a single day can show you this incredible story of competing forces, of huge ambition clashing with the realities on the ground.
So we're going to start at what you could call an economic crossroads, because on the very same day, you have two really powerful and kind of contradictory stories unfolding at the exact same time.
Let's kick things off with this number, $15 billion. Wow, that is a massive statement, a huge bet on the future. But what's it for?
So that $15 billion? It's coming from the Adani Group, one of India's biggest conglomerates, and they're pouring it into upgrading the country's airports. We're talking new terminals, new runways, everywhere from Mumbai to Lucknow. It's this powerful signal of confidence in India's long-term growth.
But on that very same day, another number tells a totally different story. 90 rupees to $1.
The Indian rupee just hit a historic low, and this creates immediate pressure. It makes imports more expensive, and it's a reflection of some serious global economic headwinds, especially how strong the US dollar is right now. And right there, that's the central tension, isn't it? On one hand, you have this massive private sector bet on the future, and on the other, you've got a currency facing intense, immediate pressure. It really is a tale of two economies happening at the exact same time.
And that vision of shiny, futuristic airports, well, it runs headfirst into the kind of messy reality of what it's like to fly in India today.
So, what about this number? 200 plus. This isn't about growth. Nope, this one's about disruption.
On this single day, over 200 flights were either canceled or delayed across the country. Why? A major IT glitch plus crew shortages just created chaos. So you've got one headline about building the airports of tomorrow, and another one is all about the struggle to just keep today's planes on time. These are the classic growing pains.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. We're moving from market forces to government policy. On this same day, we're seeing a direct move aimed at public health and, consumer habits.
So Parliament passed a bill that jacks up the tax on cigarettes, big time. We're talking anywhere from 2,700 to 11,000 rupees more for every 1,000 cigarettes. And get this, that's on top of the existing goods and services tax, the GST. It's a very clear move to make smoking more expensive and get people to cut back.
All right, finally, let's zoom in on the things that affect daily life in the most direct way possible. The weather outside your window and the personal stories that grab the whole nation's attention. And again, it's a story of contrasts. Down south, states like Tamil Nadu are closing schools, getting ready for heavy rain. At the exact same time, up in the north and central parts, they're preparing for a cold wave. It's just a vivid reminder of India's enormous scale and diversity.
But, amidst all these big, complex stories, we get this simple, powerful headline. He's back. For millions of people, this was easily the best news of the day.
Of course, it's about cricket star Hardik Pandya. He's rejoining the national T20 squad after a really tough injury. It's just a classic comeback story. A moment of human resilience that's such a welcome contrast to all the economic pressure and travel chaos of the day.
So at the end of our 24 hours, what have we seen? We've seen massive investment clashing with a currency under pressure, ambitious plans for new airports facing the chaos of today's travel. We've seen government action, forces of nature, and personal comebacks. And it leaves you with this final thought. Are these just a bunch of random headlines? Or is this mix of growth and growing pains, of setbacks and comebacks, is this the very definition of a nation in constant dynamic motion?